just an asshole! He's just an asshole! He's just an asshole! Let it go! What are these fucks?
Is it audio? Theory? Radio! Yeah. Okay. On today's episode, well, actually, we forgot to introduce everybody. I mean, everybody,
you know who we are.
Yeah, everybody knows.
Watch this show, you know who the fuck we are.
Who cares?
Yeah, my name's Trevor.
Trevor Jonesy.
Trevor Jonesy is in the house.
That's Kurt Cocaine.
Yeah, Kurt Cocaine,
Cocaine.
Trevor Jonesy, and Josh. I don't know, man.
The Incredible J.
Yeah, the Incredible J. The Incredible J words.
J words. There you go. J words.
The Incredible J words.
Okay, so alright. This episode is, I guess, dedicated to hipsters, man. Alright, before we get into this.
Before it was cool.
Yeah, alright. What the fuck is a hipster? Somebody please fucking explain this to me.
It's the idea kind of like how, goth kids are cool because they're unique by not fitting in, by looking like every other goth kid. It's the same idea with hipster. It's like we're gonna be unique and we're gonna listen to old stuff. Wear the cliche clothing. Like I'm gonna wear the fedora, button-up shirt.
Yeah,
ties,
that's the thing.
You're
man.
a hipster now, Travis.
Yeah, like this is what I wonder, man. It's like, okay, why? All right.
I think somebody who's retro is now considered a hipster.
Yeah, I just barely understand it. Like, okay, the first time I was hearing about a hipster was about 4 years ago, and that was when I first started really getting into the internet culture, and I'm seeing all these memes about hipsters. Like, it would always be something with glasses photoshopped on somebody, and it would say, I liked whatever before it was cool, and I'm like, okay, is that the only thing about a hipster? Is someone who talks about how they liked something before it was cool? Now, there's a million things that I liked before it was cool, but I like it when it gets cool because it gives me more people that I can talk to about said thing.
It's just more. Hipsters are just people who want to be everything like this. That's what you like. We're gonna like everything else. They want to be the opposite of what everything else is.
So they try hard to be different,
they
but they
purposely
wind
go out
up
of the way,
being the same.
They purposely go out of the way to be different from everybody else, to try to make themselves. They're not being cool. They're just being unique. Air quotes, unique. That's the reason, like in Grand Theft Auto 5, when they had that mission from Trevor, kill the hipsters.
Yeah.
They're all riding around on fagios.
Yeah. Another thing about hipsters is
Hate hipsters.
I thought it was a new thing, like in 2010, but then Zach had got me Grand Theft Auto 4 on Xbox, and Stas and I were playing it, and on one of the radio stations, the lady whoever the fuck, she's talking. She's like the DJ on the radio station, and she's talking about hipsters,
Yep.
and this is the radio station for skinny jeans wearing people, and I'm like, wait a minute. This fucking game came out in 2008. I wasn't hearing jack shit about hipsters then. So how fucking old are hipsters? And I look up online, I type it in, 2002 is where like this incarnation of hipsters apparently began. But it goes way back to the beatniks of the fucking old jazz and poet days. But I'm like, I thought the beatniks looked cool, man.
Essentially, it's all your cynical asshole goths turned into hipsters. They wanted to try to be unique and different, because you know how most goths were like, I'm going to go listen to this because it's different from this. I'm not going to do this because it's different. Or I'm going to go wear all black and look like every other goth kid because it's different. They just said, well, now goth became emo. Like, well, fine, we're not going to be emo. We're going to be hipsters now.
Yeah, and
they're going to break out their record players. Like, I got a record player. I got a collection of records I don't listen to, but I got it.
And I've been called a hipster a lot. When I first started that band with Johnny and Rob, they were calling me a hipster, and I'm like, what the fuck is a hipster? Why are you even calling me this? They're like, you're just a hipster, man. You're just a hipster. And I'm like, I don't fucking understand it, man. Fuck.
Nah,
I mean, here's the thing. Okay, yeah, I sort of understand hipsters a lot more now. I like to joke that I don't know, but I mean, I sort of do, like the way they look, the way they dress, the way they do their hair and stuff, and it's like, fuck, that's the way I sort of dress, you know. I wear
you were doing
ties
it
and
because you were doing it. You were
yeah,
doing it.
exactly,
You're different.
exactly.
You're not actually a hipster. You just happen to look like one
Yeah.
because those other assholes are ripping off you.
Yeah, there you go. And it's like, I just like the old school, like 1930s, 1940s look, you know, with the suits and the hats. You know, I like the old gangster and the old blues look.
Come home, wife's got your martini in the hand.
Yeah,
house is
man.
clean. That's right.
I really like that look, you know. And I only wear t-shirts and jeans for the Monster Show, and that's just because he's a rocker kid, you know.
Me and Zach keep it alive for you.
Yeah, Zach and you are keeping the jeans and the t-shirts alive.
We're keeping the new metal look for you.
But me, I like.
New metal look.
Sort of.
Josh looks more new metal.
Oh,
at the
look more
moment.
new metal. I got the
That's
cargo
right.
pants,
It's like
camo,
the skater look. I
the
guess.
solid black tee, the piercings.
Yeah, man.
I'm just a fucking. I'm
Like,
a
I mean,
skater.
I've
You're a
never,
faux hipster.
I've never been one to label myself a thing. Even when I was in a goth phase and dressing in the big trip pants, the chains and stuff, I was just like, you know, I just like the way it looks.
Yeah.
You know,
I quit wearing the chains because it came unpractical. It kept getting caught.
yeah, it did.
Yeah.
Like so many times, I would buy a fucking
And they would
$50 pair of pants with chains all over them, and then they get caught in the door and
Oh, man,
break
fuck.
the fucking chains.
I went to home. I had a fucking Home Depot, fucking literally fucking chain that went to my ankle. I was like, cool. I look so badass. Because then I kind of got into the fucking zoot suit kind of thing. I like that too.
Yeah, I love
I
the
love that
zoot
look.
suits. Just that old school big band, old school blues look, I fucking love. With the ties, the suits, fucking, like, I'm all about that shit. And I wear scarves during the winter, just because, I don't know, man, I don't understand
His
it,
neck
dude.
gets cold.
I
His
mean-
neck beard gets cold. He doesn't have a neck beard to keep him warm.
But I mean, I get called hipster a lot, and especially when I went to go film those music videos at the Plug House down the road. I'm in a sea of punkers, dude.
Yep.
Fucking full on punkers, like freaking giant
Denim and
mohawks.
leather
Yeah,
vests,
dude, and I'm in
patches all over
there.
it.
I'm in there with a goddamn suit and a motherfucking tie and a goddamn fucking Heisenberg hat
Going where?
to the Plug House when I was filming the music videos for all them dudes, and I was like, damn, like, all these dudes are fucking true ass
We need to
looking
get him
punkers,
some,
man.
We need to give him some hipster glasses. That he has
Get some
full ensemble.
I'll just wear my
just
3D
get-
glasses without the
Like we've been
lenses.
saying, you need a fucking monocle.
Yeah, I want a monocle badly.
See, then
man.
they can't call you hipster. You call you're just fucking crazy.
I'm just a gentleman.
Get your top hat,
Yeah, dude.
and a cane, and you just kind of get your whole full Manchu thing going on.
Yeah, man. See, like I'm growing a Fu Manchu beard and mustache, and hipster things are beards. Like, I mean, I'm not doing the brawny beard or anything. I know Charlie has the brawny beard.
Charlie had the neck beard.
Yeah, god damn
His
it.
neck was
Charlie has that Ryan Dunn look from like 2003.
patchy hair all over the place. I remember the first time you brought him to your apartment. You're like, oh, man, Dave's like warned me, like, he's gonna come in, man, just don't laugh at his. It wasn't like a beard, it was like he has a little curly hair here, a little patch here, and then he had the back of his neck hair back there.
Yeah, man. Like, so, all right, okay. If you're gonna say you're a hipster, and that's another thing I don't understand.
They call themselves hipsters, so
Hipsters apparently try and say that apparently hipsters don't call themselves hipsters. They say, "Oh, I'm not a hipster. Fuck that shit." But apparently they are. I don't
it's like
understand
a guy
it.
who's like, I don't label myself. The hipster's like, we don't label ourselves.
It's
just that goth kids grew up
We're not
fucking
going to
started
conform
dressing
and be
different.
conformists.
yeah. I mean,
They
so that's the thing.
non-conform by
Does that make
conforming.
me a hipster, even if I'm not consciously trying to be different? I'm just dressing the way I like,
No.
even though it happens to be
You don't
sort of
shop
that
at Old
hipster
Navy and
look.
Gap. That's where the hipsters shop.
But see, I like Urban Outfitters. You know, I buy a lot of vinyl there. That's another thing. It's the vinyl, man. I fucking collect vinyl, but I'm not I'm not one of those assholes who is like, I just listen to vinyl.
Oh.
Vinyl's all I listen to.
Travis, just be loud and proud, man. Fuck it, you're a hipster. I'm a hipster. Whatever. I don't take. They don't label themselves hipsters. You should just say, I am a hipster. Fuck you guys.
Yeah, fuck you guys. I'm a hipster.
Travis is hip.
Yeah, man, I'm hip.
Alright, this list.
Hold on,
This is more fun.
we'll get to the list. We'll get to the list because this
The
list
list is wrong.
Yeah, this list is also going to make me ask these questions like, what is a hipster? What does it mean to be a hipster? And if we are one, why is it bad? Now, here's something I will say. Like I said, I collect vinyl, but I also collect CDs. I just like to collect things. But I'm not going to say to people, oh, vinyl is better. I mean, yeah, it does sound a little better, but I can't take it places. I can't drive down the road with a fucking record player in my car bumping my motherfucking shit.
You can't carry that in your pocket trying to put headphones
Seriously,
plugged in.
I can't put a fucking vinyl record in a Discman. I mean, fuck.
Wow.
But I will never say vinyl is better. I only listen to vinyl, blah blah blah, because I buy
Some
the
things
CDs.
sound better on vinyl.
And that's something that somebody had said during our 9 Inch Nails Hesitation Marks First Listen episode. I mentioned all this about how, yes, I collect vinyl, but I like the CDs too, but I'm not going to be one of those people who's like, fuck CDs, I only collect vinyl, blah, 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 vinyl's better. We had somebody who likes to complain about the show a lot, and he said, it's funny how he is up there talking shit about people who collect vinyl, but he's got vinyl in his hand. And I'm like, you completely missed the point. Did you even listen to what I was saying? Like, really? I collect vinyl, but I'm not going to say vinyl's the only thing that I like. But and on all this, you know, why do they say that makes you a hipster? I mean, I don't understand. You collect vinyl, you juice, you eat organic things. I like eating. I try to be healthy. I'm fucking almost 30 years old, man. I ate McDonald's my whole life, goddammit.
It wasn't that
It's
those
time
things
to get
make
healthy.
you hipster. It's the fact that
You're looking down on people.
well, like I said, it's more like how the goth kids were, that they wanted to be
Just don't be
opposite of
smug
what
about
everything
it.
else. So everything that was opposite,
what
like
you do,
eating
just don't be a
healthy,
smug asshole.
dressing like you're going to church every day, you know, listening to vinyls when everybody's listening to MP3s. It's the exact opposite of everything. Where you were doing it beforehand because you wasn't doing it as a label.
I was a hipster before it was cool.
You was a hipster, yeah, you were a hipster before it became hip. The thing is you were just doing it because that's just how you are. These people are doing it because they're doing it ironically, like when they dress ironically, or you know, the shit that you hate the most. People who dress ironically. Oh, I'm wearing this because it's ironic.
But see, that's the thing I don't understand is the ironic thing. What makes it ironic? I don't get it.
Well, because they're thinking they're trying to be. You know, the whole idea is that they're being opposite from mainstream. They're trying to be not. They're trying not to be mainstream, but what they are, they end up being mainstream because
That's the popular
that's
thing
the
now.
popular thing now. So it's mainstream.
That's hilarious.
So that's the irony of it. They're trying to be ironic, but at the same time, it is ironic because they
That is
they made
hilarious.
something that wasn't popular, and then they're bitching when people say, "Oh, you're being a hipster." Well, don't call me. I'm not a hipster. Then, like, do you dress like this all the time? Is that how you always been? No, Travis has always been this way.
Yeah, like after my goth
He's
phase.
still wearing. Well, technically, you're almost still goth.
Yeah,
You
I
always
mean,
wear black pants and a black shirt.
Yeah,
just like me. Just like Zach's a lot of times do. We still wear all black. It's just we like black. It makes our fat hide better.
Yeah, it hides
our
the fat. So, okay, yeah, like, I mean, after my fucking big-ass baggy trip pants phase, you know, I went to just jeans and a t-shirt, but then I was like, you know, okay, that's the monster character, and now I need to sort of dress business-wise. I need to look presentable for this company, you know what I mean?
It's
And-
called you grew the fuck up.
Yeah, technically, yeah, I just grew the fuck up and started dressing like my grandpa.
I just wear these clothes because it's comfortable. I ain't trying to.
Yeah, exactly. And these clothes are comfortable to me.
And
like,
I hate shopping. I can't shop for shit. So I was like, just go get me some black shirts and some black pants. You can't go
yeah,
wrong
and the
with
funny
black
thing
on
is,
black.
another thing about
easy to shop
the
for.
hipsters is people talk shit about hipsters because they shop at thrift stores and Goodwill and stuff. God damn it, I love thrift stores and Goodwill.
Yeah. You know what's really funny is they really don't. They
Yeah,
go to like
true
Old
that.
Navy, they go to like Old Navy, Sears. They go to the places where this stuff is sold. Travis
Yeah.
literally does go to Goodwill
Yeah,
because he's poor.
Yeah, I will go to Goodwill and buy the fucking suits and shit just because I don't want to spend hundreds of dollars on a suit when I can get a perfectly good one for $5 at Goodwill.
I would love to go out to E&S Men's Warehouse and buy me like just a straight black suit, like a nice red shirt, just kind of that, like,
Yeah.
kind of like the evil Damien kind of.
Yeah,
I
get you.
love
It
Nice
looks like
suit.
because that's what I like. Is I also like the Church of Satan look with the red ties
The red
and the black
ties.
suits. Like
just looks cool.
it looks really fucking cool to me. Like right now, I'm wearing a purple tie and a black fucking suit.
That's how the real cool metal goth kids grow up. We don't want to fucking wear black and baggy and fucking hipster. We want to wear the black suits, a black shirt, just a bright ass red tie, have like little fucking red, little red fucking just fuck you glasses.
With the Goodwill thing, like I love going to thrift malls and finding old ass fucking vinyl records. I like
Saving money at the same time.
Yeah, and I go to the thrift malls and Goodwill to buy props for the show, wardrobe for the show, because it's cheaper than going online and buying that shit for a lot of money.
A lot of stuff we make our own stuff.
Yeah, we make a lot of the shit ourselves.
We are poor motherfuckers.
Yeah, we are poor ass bitches, and like it's just. I don't understand it, man. I guess we do it because we have to do it.
It's a necessity.
Yeah.
We don't do it ironically. It's not ironic for us.
It's life. So, without further ado, we're going to this.
That's like a 20-minute intro.
Yeah, a nice 20-minute intro.
We ironically killed some time.
Yeah, ironically, isn't it ironic? Don't you think? So would that make her a hipster? I don't know.
No, there's nothing ironic in that song.
Yeah, man.
That's fucking life. Like when you're late for work,
that's just
the
probably
lights are
because-
every fucking light is red, and everybody wants to get in front of you. Go slow, like get the fuck out the way.
Yeah.
It's not ironic.
So
It's
I
just
found
sucks.
this last week. We talked about, probably an hour ago to us, but a week ago to y'all. We found a top 20 worst albums of the 90s list from LAweekly.com, and when I was scrolling through that, I found the top 20 worst hipster bands, and I'm like, okay.
What's a hipster? He wanted
Yeah.
to find out what a hipster was.
Yeah,
and
I'm
started
like-
looking at his music. Like,
I'm
oh
like,
no,
oh
this is fucking
fuck.
rock.
I'm like, oh fuck, I listened to a lot of these
What's that dude
motherfuckers.
doing in the picture?
Oh, there's a picture of Death Cab for Cutie, and like he's doing that.
Aren't they an
Ooh,
emo band?
I don't even
No,
know.
it was
man.
supposed to be kind of.
They?
They were. Every
Were
time
they
I've heard
like
them,
a-
it's kind of like
indie
AFI,
rock?
kind of like the goth, kind of wanted to be gothy kind of stuff. It was kind of where the emo kids and goth kids.
AFI was kind
But
of
they
like...
so don't look emo in this picture, though. They just look normal.
Well, a lot of these emo bands like that don't.
Well,
I mean, you can't look at the pants. They could have like skin ass tight pants on. They'll wear skin tight pants.
And there's
like
another
a
thing.
business
What's up
jacket.
with the skinny? What's up with the skinny
he's
jeans?
got the Bieber cut. This dude looks like a pedophile.
Yeah, he got a little. No, he's got a little munchkin, the lollipop guild haircut.
Yeah, he does.
Wow.
He looks like Coon.
So
I mean,
what?
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Nook.
Yes, Nook.
Motherfucking Sam Raimi ass Oz bullshit. That
Hidden
fucking
racism.
movie.
Hidden racism in the new Oz movie.
My God. But anyway, on to the list of the top 20 hipster bands. Number 20 is the Black Keys.
Ironic.
I like Black Keys. I
fucking love the Black Keys.
Kind of a
Cool.
hipster band.
Yeah,
That would, yeah, you could definitely say that's a hipster.
I mean,
band.
they're just like, to me, they're just a retro blues rock band, you
Yeah.
know?
I mean,
Why
the
the
guy
fuck-
grew up listening to blues, and that's how he learned how to play
this
guitar.
all this music, I wouldn't be surprised if White Stripes was gonna be on there.
I could see that too, man.
Because they would be considered hipster.
I
Yeah,
can
the
see
White
that
Stripes
too.
and Black
Jack
Keys
White.
are kind of like...
But in fact,
they're in a feud right now.
before we do this list, let's
We already
Try to figure out.
started.
Well,
Well,
hold on,
he only
let's-
seen the first page. He didn't see.
yeah,
the
let's shout out a couple a couple bands that we think will be on this list.
White Stripes.
Because it's one band a page. It looks like it's gonna be one band a page.
I would say it's gonna be the White Stripes because you're looking at kind of hipster style because it's gonna be kind of that bluesy retro style music.
Fucking management and fun.
So I wouldn't be surprised if Muse shows
Muse.
White
Muse.
Stripes.
I see Muse on there.
White Stripes. Who else would you believe would be on this list?
So I wonder if they're gonna
Block
go.
Party.
The Block Party, probably Graveyard.
So I wonder if they're gonna throw in Stoner Rock with that too.
Yeah,
They might have
Stoner
already-
Rock.
Did they do
yeah.
throw Stoner Rock in?
Queens of the Stone Age.
Yeah, watch Queens of Stone Age,
Red Fang.
possibly Red Fang. Yeah, I could see Stoner Rock being
part of the
popular among like the
Well,
metal
see,
hipsters.
These are probably more well-known bands.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
don't know. I mean, Red Fang's pretty. All right. Well,
All
Black
right.
Keys. So
I like Black Keys.
I
So-
do. They're good.
They got a new album coming out Tuesday.
So this guy says, Nicholas Pell says, the guitar and drums blues punk combo that wasn't even good when the White Stripes did it. Still, that hasn't stopped legions of bearded, beflanneled bluesmen from bringing great shame upon their ancestors. The Black Keys stand at the very vanguard of posh cracker blues rock, displaying a lack of authenticity that would make John Fogerty blush. Further, whereas Jack White can actually play, the Black Keys guitarist Dan Auerbach, I can't even read it. Dan Auerbach is more concerned with beard grooming and devil. Oh my God, fucking with his hair. What? I don't want. Why? What? Beard grooming? I don't
He's
understand
shaved.
it, man.
He's shaved. He doesn't always
He's
keep that long
shaved.
beard.
Man, this dude. All right.
So I guess having one. I guess we're all hipsters because of these, right?
Yeah, I got my Fu Manchu
I
fucking
just got a
goatee. I
and
mean,
fucking
fuck.
sideburns.
Fuck. I guess we're hipsters. Fuck. So, alright, the Black Keys to me kick ass. You showed them to me, Zach, about 4 fucking years ago.
Yeah.
And I'm like, it's just some badass fucking new blues rock. We need shit like this.
And I love it. I love playing it because it was in Rocksmith. They were in Rocksmith. That's just good music too.
We need this right now because the music mainstream
Their new shit's
fucking
getting pretty good. I
sucks.
like
That's you know what kind of something kind of racist by that guy. The cracker blues.
Yeah, I mean, really.
What, you're mad because white people are playing them. I mean, 'cause
And
nobody's
if
gonna
he
have the
actually- I
blues
don't
like
know
the
if this
blues
dude,
used to be. The
looked
blues
up
used
their
to be because of the horrible lifestyles. I mean, yeah, you can still have the blues nowadays. It won't be the same blues, but it's the new blues.
I don't know if this dude looked at their catalog, but they did a tribute album to one of the old greats. He never really had anything recorded. But they did like a 6-track EP, and the widow had called them and left a message and said, "Hey, I'm so and so's wife, and I just want to tell y'all that I listened to your record and it makes me very proud. It makes me happy and proud."
So that's alright.
Like, that's cool.
Yeah, these people would.
She said y'all played them like he would have played them on his
I
records.
guess these guys are hipsters. I guess they make Johnny Cash a hipster. All these white blues players are gonna be hipsters then, I guess, because
Yeah, he was the country hipster.
He was the country
Yeah,
style.
because that's a thing.
He was an
too.
outlaw.
Outlaw country
Hipsters
hipster.
only listen to Johnny Cash if it's country. I only listen to Johnny Cash if it's
Oh, you
country.
listen to Johnny Cash and Hank One.
Hank
We
One.
call him Hank One.
So the next page we have. Who is this?
What the- oh yeah.
TV on the radio. I fucking love TV on the radio. They're fucking amazing. They are wild. Fucking A, man. You get. What the fuck, man?
So I guess that makes him the token white guy of the group.
Yeah, there's one little white dude. Everybody else is black. But that's badass,
That's
man.
kind of like the Roots. There's one white dude.
Oh, there is? Really?
Yeah.
Sweet.
That makes him
white dude in the
hipster.
Roots.
That makes that white guy hipster.
So, this Dan Weiss guy says about TV on the radio, sure, TV on the radio has an original aesthetic, but it was so hideous, we should be glad no one thought of it before. The supposed soul indie fusion of their early work is wadded up by rigor mortis drum machines, off-the-grid falsettos, and drab moaning textures. This wasn't helped by their Look at Us Pixies cover or calling their first record OK Calculator. The band member producer David Siddick has even managed to make Scarlett Johansson sound ugly. I don't understand that. How does he make Scarlett Johansson sound ugly? I don't get it. But yeah, well, they have drum machines, but drum machines are cool too.
That sounded like a hipster quote to me.
Yeah. I mean, drum machines are cool if you know how to fuck with them. If you know how to fucking use them. I mean, what's wrong with falsetto vocals, man? Shit.
Drum machines? He's hating on drum machines?
Yeah,
really?
because I mean,
That's
unless you
mostly
got
what's in the pop
unless you're playing like
made by drum
Yes.
machines.
yeah, I mean, if you're not unless you're playing heavy metal or like punk music where you need like a really fancy drum sound, a drum machine works perfectly. If it's just gonna be a basic drum beat, that's all you need. You don't need some. Who needs some crazy white guy on a drum set?
I mean, drum machines are mostly about the noise and the sounds and the weirdness that it can do.
It's the timing. It's just the time. Keeping the time. A 3/3 beat or a 4/4 beat.
I mean, you can do some really cool shit with drum beats. Shit, a lot of bands have a drum machine and a real drummer. I mean, fuck. What the shit? Like,
some bands have multiple drummers.
To hate on drum machines in today's world is so 1998.
It's so hipster-like.
Like, really, man.
I'm gonna hate on it because it's a drum machine. So
Fucking A. Like, that was a thing about Johnny, who used to be on our show before we had to fire him. He would sit there and talk shit about dubstep, just blindly talking shit. And I'm like, dude, dubstep is avant-garde genius, man. Like, really, dude. It's about the noise, man. It's about the weirdness.
that's why there's no lyrics.
But you know what he's gonna say? He's gonna say, but nobody knows how to play real instruments anymore. How about, motherfucker? It is a real instrument in today's world. Yeah, he might be pushing buttons, but they're also using real instruments, looping it in there. Fucking A, dude. Learn some shit.
I mean, it's not like anybody can pick up one of the machines and play it anyways.
I mean,
it takes
seriously.
a lot of work.
Seriously. Not if you've never fucked with any kind of instrument before, you're not gonna know how to fucking use a drum machine.
Shit, so those things are hard to use.
Okay, so the next worst hipster band, number 18 is Sleigh Bells. What?
I never.
I don't
Turn
know
on,
these guys.
turn on some Sleigh Bells here. I got YouTube right here.
Yeah, you got faster access. It's in my pocket. I'm too hip. I can't get my pocket fast enough.
Too hip for my pocket. Too hip for my pocket.
So Sleigh Bells,
Motherfucker.
I don't know what Sleigh Bells is.
Maybe shit tempting to
Sleigh
headbang or
bells,
something.
ring-a-ling, jing-jing, jing-a-ling, balls.
Yeah, you're gonna have a hard time. You're gonna get all kinds of random crap. Oh,
Yeah, this looks like Infinity Guitars from Sleigh Bells. What is this? Oh, playing a fucking
Man boobs.
advertisement. Thanks a lot, YouTube.
Gillette
Body.
body.
Sorry,
The dude is shaving
I've
his
already
chest.
shaved my balls for the day. I'm so hip I don't shave my balls.
I got a hipster beard on my balls.
I got a 70s muff.
Alright.
Sound like Adonna's.
That's kind of cool.
It's alright.
Okay.
Kind of repetitive.
Yeah, it is
extremely
really
I
repetitive.
think Adonna's did it better.
So, alright, so Sleigh Bells, I don't know jack shit about
Can't say
them.
nothing bad or good.
But this guy, Andy Herman, says, remember in 2010 when we all lost our collective minds over these guys? I don't.
I never heard of them till today.
He says, with their iPod beats, garage metal guitars, and schoolyard chant vocals. It was like the most original sound ever. Then the second album came out, and everyone was more like, actually, this kind of sounds like shit. Also, Alex Krauss started wearing her own band merch at shows, which you're really only allowed to do if you're Morrissey. I know of Morrissey. How do you say that? Morrissey?
Morrissey.
Morrissey. I know of them, but I don't know what they sound like.
But
But
I have always heard that unless you're a big band, like really popular, you shouldn't wear your own merchandise.
I
But
mean,
you also
why
shouldn't wear
would
other
you
bands.
really? I mean, that's even as stupid.
I would, because you're trying to sell this shit, because you gotta make money.
I mean, yeah, but also it's sort of like it's like when you wear a band's T-shirt that you're going to see. Like if you were going to like a Rush concert and you're wearing
wear
a Rush
Rush
T-shirt, that's
T-shirt.
kind of stupid. I mean, because people know that you like the band because you're there to fucking see them.
I think I wore Beatles to see.
You would take your
Muse.
Rush shirt with you so you can get it signed. Is what you would do.
Yes.
You would take it with you. I wouldn't wear it because somebody might puke on it.
Yeah.
I wore my Beatles shirt to see Muse.
Or somebody might leave a cigarette sitting on the couch and burn a hole in it.
to see
Yeah.
Buckethead.
Yeah, see, yeah, I mean, it's nothing that bothers me. Like, I'm not gonna make fun of somebody or talk shit. Like, wear what you wear, dude. Even if you're fucking wearing the band you're going to see. I mean, it's just another thing that shows, if the band happens to see it, they're like, hey, that guy's wearing our shirt, cool, whatever. So yeah, sleigh bells, they sound
right because it did have kind of that schoolyard chanting.
Yeah.
It did
It's-
sound like that, and it did have that metal just that overly gained
Yeah,
guitar.
I liked the percussion, like the stompy claps, like that was kind of cool. But I'd have to hear a little more from these guys. I don't know. It doesn't really sound anything like I'd be like tripping out over.
No,
It might be something that I would buy just to see what it
it
sounds
is
like.
possible. Some bands they're good at that, so they're gonna do all their songs are gonna sound like that one.
Yeah.
We did, so it is believable.
Yeah. So number
But we'll pass
17.
no judgment on that because we can't.
Yeah, number 17 is Fun.
I like fun.
I love Fun. They're
I
like
love a little fun.
Fun.
they're
is
like
fun.
today's Queen. And to show you, I'm gonna fucking play a Fun song here. What is that song called?
Jiggle my ball, my ball, my ball, my ball, my ball.
This song is the shit. Like, really. Here comes the advertisement. Fun is like today's version of Queen. I mean, really.
Buy our shit.
Oh my God, have you listened to me lately? I've been going crazy, and you,
Fucking awesome, damn it.
why you wanna stay? Oh my God, have you listened to me lately? I've been fucking crazy. There are some nights I wait for someone to save us.
I guarantee if you look at his influences, I guarantee he's Queen.
Yeah, like
Freddie
that
Mercury's
shit.
going to be in there because that sounds like Queen if they were just being silly.
Yeah,
That's
like
awesome.
seriously, dude. And that whole album is phenomenal to me. Like, really. Like, it just blew me the fuck away. They take auto-tune on a song and make auto-tune cool by turning it into like a guitar solo with the auto-tune noise. Like, it's
That's
freaking cool, man.
That's cool when somebody does that.
Utilize shit.
Auto-tune that because they can't sing, so we use auto-tune to make it sound cool.
Yeah, exactly. Just fucking utilize shit. Don't use auto-tune to disguise your shitty voice. Utilize that shit. Turn it into an instrument. That's like the way they used auto-tune on that one song is like the very first time someone ever scratched a turntable on a song. Is like, utilize shit, motherfucker. So what does this guy say about Fun? One could argue that Fun is not a hipster band, that the sincerity behind songs like We Are Young by default bars them from the title. We argue that...
That song is about fucking beating.
Is it?
Yeah, he's dude. Listen to that song.
See, I don't even listen to that song. That's the only song I don't really get
It's about beating
into.
his fucking girl.
Really?
Yes. Like, he has the lyric, like, right there in the fucking verse, going up to the chorus. It's like, I'm beating my girl or something I saw her, or something like that, whatever. And then, tonight.
That's
like,
ironic. It's a TV commercial
like,
too.
what the fuck, dude?
So he says, we argue that having punctuation in their name earns them distinction by default. The stylization is bad enough, but their music rides the very worn coattails of Arcade Fire and Edward Sharpe. The kind of overblown romanticizing of youth and self-destruction that at this point sounds more cliche than Carpe Diem. Now, I haven't heard any Arcade Fire, but I like Edward Sharpe okay. I hate the fucking home song. You know,
Alabama.
yeah, Alabama, Arkansas. I fucking hate that song, but the rest of that album is pretty fucking solid. But yeah, Fun is an amazing fucking band. So what is that? Like, what is this? 3 for 1 so far that we have liked?
Yeah, go.
Yeah.
Does this
We
make
like
us?
this band.
Does this make us hipsters because we listen to these guys?
No, they said not. They're
You're
not
saying these are
technically
the
a
worst
hipster
hipsters, so
band.
hipsters wouldn't like these ones.
Yeah. Management. God damn it. I fucking love Management.
MGMT.
They're like fucking neo psychedelia to the extreme. To the extreme. Vanilla Ice style.
Wolfmother might be on this list.
Yeah, I could see Wolfmother being on this shit. I can see that.
Maybe the Raconteurs.
Yeah, probably the Raconteurs, yeah.
Raconteurs.
Raconteurs, Raconteurs,
Raconteurs.
Raconteurs. God damn.
What is that?
So this Dan Weiss guy says about Management, exploiting lolcat culture and synthy psychodoodling indie dance for pop crossovers was such a good idea, apparently, that Management made it all their own. They tried to be meta about it in their 2008 breakthrough, Time to Pretend, which is about rocking till you die with models for wives. And follow-up hit was not to come. The hookless prog meanderings of their difficult second album, congratulations, made it clear they weren't in on the joke at all. Congratulations is an amazing album.
Yeah,
Their
it is.
first album is an amazing album. Like, dude, they fucking sound like ABBA and the Beach Boys, Pink Floyd and Peter Gabriel all thrown together in an amazing pot of excellence. Fuck you, Dan Weiss. Management is the shit. I don't give a fuck if it's a hipster band. I mean, to me, these guys are the bands that I'm gravitating to more, who are new, who are semi-popular. I don't know how popular they are. I don't watch TV. I don't listen to the radio. I just buy the shit and listen to it on my own time. Fuck. Management. Why are they one of the worst hipster bands? What makes them worse? This guy didn't even really explain what makes them the worst out of all the hipster bands. Why? Because their second album sucked, apparently, to you? Fuck you. Fuck. So, the number 15 band is Death Cab for Cutie. I don't know, Jack. Let me find a Death Cab song to see what the fuck we're missing out on here.
Emo, dude.
It's emo?
It's emo.
I will follow you into the dark. What song?
That does sound kind of emo.
I will follow you into the dark.
Advertisement.
God, these fucking advertisements.
Hey, YouTube's gotta get paid.
Yeah, I'd like to get paid too, motherfuckers.
It's White Boy Acoustic Rock.
Hey, we're white boys. We play acoustic rock.
And
We don't sing like that.
and no, that kind of sucks. Let's see. Linda Lesman says, Death Cab for Cutie is the grandfather of crappy hipster bands. Singer-songwriter Ben Gibbard delivers sickly sweet lyrics in a nerdy, nasally voice. He's overtly sensitive while employing nauseatingly twee titles. T-W-E-E, tweet.
Yeah.
Is that a word?
Maybe it's missing the N. Maybe it's supposed to be tween.
Oh.
Tween is the between almost being teenagers. Yeah.
Yeah,
Like
Tween Wave from South Park. Titles you can you can play these songs with cards or chords. First released on cassette, and of course, musically the songs are flat, resting in an easy listening register. Death Cab sounds like what would happen if you stripped Weezer of their power chords and sense of humor.
That sounds about right.
Yeah, you know.
You get rid of everything that makes Weezer good, and you get this crap.
Yeah,
And
this
with a title, with a band name like Death Cab for a Cutie, sounds like it'd be kind of cool. But it just sounds like you want to kill yourself.
it sounded kind of whiny. It's like
I want to. This is what I'd listen to if I go take a crap. I just don't feel like I'm just depressed that day. I want to listen to this while I'm taking a shit.
Like, it didn't sound like anything I'd ever really get into.
And he did have a nasally voice. You can hear it.
Yeah,
sing
just-
very nasally.
It was just too acoustic and too sort of lovey-dovey sounding. So,
That one probably does suck.
the next band, worst hipster band, is number 14, Waves, with fucking, what the fuck just happened?
An ad.
Waves with 2 V's. What? I don't even know what the fuck these guys
Yeah,
are.
Sometimes you know how these internet news things are. They don't spell check for shit.
Yeah, maybe that's the way they do it. We're about to find out. Yeah, there's 2 V's here on YouTube.
Ooh, they're so ironic.
Oh
They're two
yeah,
V's.
misspelled.
It's supposed to look like a W when I put them together. Waves.
So let's see what these guys sound like.
Advertisement.
Yeah, advertisement. Jesus Christ. Like, I don't mind it when advertisements play on my videos because that means I'm getting paid. Barely. You know what?
Christmas song?
That kind of sounds cool.
What is this?
Waves, Afraid of Heights, the album. This song is called Sail to the Sun.
Sounds like Christmas.
It does.
Oh, fuck. What's Smashing Pumpkins like?
Yeah, that sounds like 1993.
Yeah, Nirvana kind of.
That's kind of cool.
Skip against it.
I
Can't
can
go wrong
get
with
behind
distorted.
this. Sounds like this fucking song goes places.
This is very definitely very 90s sounding.
Well, this is a full album, so right now we're on like track 3.
Oh,
No, we're on track 4, Lunge Forward. Yeah, and that's where the album ultimately slows down. Because everything.
They kind of remind me of Cage the Elephant. They're gonna be on here.
Yeah, Cage the Elephant will be on here. I watched. Yes, I mean, they sound kind of cool. I mean, so what do they say here? Nicholas Pell says, Waves sound like a high school outfit exclusively influenced by ironic rock bands. Perhaps this is how they've become the darling of the hipster Gestapo at Pitchfork, The Onion, AV Club, and Spin. And even we admit, us. An early cassette release showed they weren't afraid to use obsolete recording formats, and they've since taken the whole lo-fi punk with whining atonal vocals to levels a million Z-grade strokes copycats only dreamt of. Throw in guest appearances from Best Coast and
Strokes
fucked
may
up
be on here.
members, and you've got a band that are trying way too hard to be offbeat. You know, I don't know. They sounded cool to me. They sounded 90s as shit.
Kinda like, yeah, I mean, look how they look. They look like they're 90s grunge.
Yeah, like this dude's definitely wearing the flannel. Like, I don't know, this
You
goofy
got the
guy's.
trucker hat,
Yeah.
flannel shirts,
I mean,
and a striped shirt. He's wearing a striped shirt like Kurt Cobain, like wears striped shirts all the time.
Yeah, I mean, it sounded kind of cool to me. So the next band on this list is
Mumford & Sons should be on here.
the Decemberists. You know what?
I hear about them a lot. but
I
I've never heard
love the
of them.
Decemberists.
Really?
Is that the lead singer guy? Is the lead singer a male or female?
There's a male and a female
number is
singer.
this?
This is number 13. Let
He
me
looks really retarded.
let me turn on a December song because they've got a lot of cool, dark, folky kind of shit.
Well, I can go for cool folk. I like folk music. I mean, that's why we love Beck.
But they have a lot of cool, fucking dark, folky shit. Here's The Mariner's Revenge. It's an 8-minute fucking song. And this is a advertisement, and we skip it.
Okay. I mean, I like me some Minecraft. Guess that makes me a hipster because I like Minecraft.
To me, they're the kind of band that Mumford and Sons wants to be.
That's cool as fuck.
Yeah.
You got a violin, and that's cool as
That
hell.
reminds me of
12-string guitars.
what's that band? Tiger Lilies.
Yeah, it's sort of like Tiger Lilies, just not blasphemous.
Yeah.
Like, this is really fucking cool to me.
The reason I love that Green Day song so well, Misery.
That was a badass song.
Like, you got accordions. The Decemberists are fucking awesome to me, damn it. So what does this asshole say? The real Decemberists protest Nicholas and, I assuming, the imperialist Russian throne. If you think adding an E, like this band, is an ingenious play on words, you're cordially invited. You're cordially invited by Colin Malloy's Cult for a Free Stress Test. It includes 1. Fans who think he's literary, 2. Fans who think listening to him makes them literary, and 3. Folk rocking 40-somethings who made the Decemberists certified chart toppers after Peter Buck and Gillian Welch helped them safely cross over to NPR. His endlessly nasal prog folk operas deserve them all. They kick ass, man. I love fucking dark ass folk music like this. Like, it's fucking sweet, man. Fuck. I guess we're hipsters, dude. I guess we're fucking hipsters.
Maybe.
You ever heard of the band Vintage Trouble?
Nah. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, they're kind of like that. Like very bluesy
Wait.
folk music.
That's kind of cool.
They did that commercial, that Honda commercial, where there's that today is a, they did. Well, I have it on here.
You have a Honda commercial on your phone?
No, it's the. I wonder if I wish they'd come out with a song. You can listen to it. That's a cool song.
Oh,
That's
yeah, I know that.
It's
Okay.
you can tell it's the hipster band. They got the long beard, got that big flowing, brawny man beard.
Okay, number 12 is Pomplamoose. Pomplamoose? Pomplamoose.
I guess some of the bands, our bands we pick are so mainstream that they're not going to be on there because they're too popular.
Pomplamoose.
Pomplamoose?
I hope that's how you pronounce it, man.
P-O-M-P
L-A.
La Moose.
Let's see what
Was
these
that
motherfuckers
moose or
sound
mouse? I can't see from here.
like. M-O-O.
Okay, then it's moose. Pomplamoose. Somebody said, "Hey, let's just make up a fucking." Here we go. They probably just stuck like little random name pieces in hats, picked them out like Pomplamoose. Yeah.
Papa Moose.
Come on, fine. I want a fucking Pomplamoose song. Alright, let's see what the fuck these motherfuckers sound like.
If you think you need some loving, commercial.
The authentic taste of
If you think you need some honey, well honey, that's just funny, 'cause I got
You know
It's one of
what?
those two people bands like the White Stripes are doing.
This sounds pretty cool.
Wait, I saw this the other day. They do like cover songs.
Oh, really?
She did some. I saw this on YouTube the other day.
This sounds pretty damn cool.
Yeah, they've had commercials on TV and stuff like that.
I
It's like
kind
the
of
White
like.
Stripes, but reversed, where the female's the
I
lead.
kind of like her voice. So let's see what these motherfuckers say. If you experienced the worst Christmas of your entire life in 2010, it was either because you were too broke to buy gifts, which I damn sure was, or you encountered one of 3 Hyundai commercials
Hyundai
featuring
commercials, yeah.
Pomplamoose covering Christmas carols like up on a housetop.
Yeah, I remember
and
those
deck the
commercials on
halls.
TV because they had them. They were doing they did car commercials, and that's why I remember that because I remember they're showing a little piece where it'd be the husband, then the wife, they're doing Christmas songs.
So I didn't see any of it. Like I said, I haven't had cable since 2009,
Well, it's also all over the internet too. So like anytime you had like advertisement pop up, it was them.
So let me see. He says these encounters grew ever more frequent as the holiday season wore on. This compelled some viewers to become infatuated with Pomplamoose. While greater numbers ventured into the streets looking for Hyundais to smash into, Natalie Dawn and Jack Conti, Conti? Cunt? Yeah, Jack Cunt, the real-life couple who made Pomplamoose, seemed to epitomize everything about too ironic, too precious, too self-conscious indie pop. If casting cutesy YouTube video, or if creating cutesy YouTube videos of club staples like Beyonce's Single Ladies and Lady Gaga's Telephone made the band an internet sensation, it also betrayed an annoying propensity for holding the wink a little too long, musical talent notwithstanding. Yeah, I don't know what this guy is saying. They sounded kind of cool to me.
These two were just like internet hits. They just did like little covers of internet, songs on the internet where it's like husband and kind of like Jack, like White Stripes, but they were just doing cover songs, a little cute little thing, and that's what he's complaining about, that because they're popular and that then getting a TV commercial that now they're big stars because it's indie pop.
They sounded kind of cool to me. Oh, here we go. Edward Sharpe and the Magnetic Zeros is number 11. They're cool to me, man. Like, they're not amazing or anything.
It's just awesome looking band.
Yeah, they look like badass hippies, man.
They look like they definitely need
They
a
are a
bath.
hippie band.
They look like fucking roaming hippies, dude.
Gypsy hippies.
Yeah, like that. The only album I've heard from them is that first one. Kyle brought it over here 2 years ago when he brought me that Man Man album, and I put it on the Xbox, and I was like, I got stoned as shit, and I was like fucking really getting into it. I was like, damn, but unfortunately it wasn't the full album because it started busting into some builders and the butchers. And I had to text Kyle. I was like, hey, who the fuck is this country band, this bluegrass shit at the end of this Edward Sharpe stuff? And he's like, oh, it's Builder and the Butchers. I'm like, fuck, you couldn't give me both of those albums? You had to combine those? Like, I'm missing Edward Sharpe songs, dude. But I mean, I was getting into it, man. Like, I haven't heard anything off of their new album. So this guy says about Magnetic Sharpe, the Magnetic Sharpe. That's a cool ass sound. This gang of overgrown children aren't just hipsters; they are hippisters. A double whammy of annoying that melds the folly and creepiness of a hippie cult with the semi-ironic presentation of a hipster's attempt at spirituality. Their grins are a little too wide, robes a little too Jesus-like, and sing songy joy a little too childlike to ring true. And it distracts from their legitimate talent as musicians. It's good and well that frontman Alex Ebert is sober and pushing himself in different artistic directions, but the new beard and persona make him less of a Bowie than a Charles Manson of twee. There we go with twee again. Twee. It can't be a typo if you fucking have it twice. Twee.
Maybe it's a new style of music. I don't
God, I'm gonna have to fucking Google twee. But yeah, man, I think it's cool if they look like a Charles Manson cult, motherfucker. They're not killing anybody today. So shut your
They're
mouth.
playing music, they're not killing anybody.
Yeah, well, Charles Manson tried to play music too. He wrote that Beach Boys song. So next on the list, number 10, the White Rabbits. What is the White Rabbits? Let's see what these dudes. This song is called Temporary. It's got some pretty cool noises. Then let's see.
Video will give you a fucking
Seizure.
I'm
Yeah,
having
so
an
this
epileptic
is-
seizure. Yeah, concussion gun.
These guys are pretty cool.
More of the music's kind of this big band thing. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, this is pretty fucking cool,
I like
man.
that.
Yeah. So what do these assholes say about these guys? They say, why do bands need a second drummer? In recent years, everyone from local natives to...
Why not?
Yeah, why not?
Can't
To
have enough
Bonnevere
drums.
have to fucking Radiohead have thrown in a second kid out there, or at least a floor tom or two. If you think all the extra bashing makes bands' music more interesting, then you must love Brooklyn's White Rabbits, because they've sometimes employed 3 drummers. Unfortunately, they end up proving that when you write forgettable button-down indie rock, no amount of percussion can save you from sounding like a second-rate spoon. They sounded pretty fucking cool to me, man.
The same person would have something bad to say about Slipknot because they got 3 fucking drums going in that thing.
I mean, really, man. Fucking White Rabbits sound pretty damn rad. Shit's radical, man.
I mean, I can see if you had 2 drums playing completely different things that weren't in sync. Yeah, it might sound stupid. But
Yeah, like if you got like 2 drummers and they're drumming together,
there's
like
2 guitars, too many guitars.
yeah, exactly. I mean, really.
I mean, what's that? Was it the T-Birds have like 40 fucking band members?
So next on the list we have number 9,
Yeah.
Beach House. What the fuck is Beach House?
I have no clue.
Time to fucking YouTube it up again.
See, we can't be hipsters, man. We don't even know this stuff. We're not hip enough to be hipsters.
Yeah, I knew just a handful of these bands so far, but I happen to like some of them that we found.
That's a big bitch on that bike.
So these are, god damn it, another advertisement.
Oh yeah, that stupid LeBron app. Like, you know that app for a basketball player now?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
What am I supposed to do? I'm sorry.
So this song is called Lazuli. Sort of sounds like Management.
Sounds like something you hear when you're at the movie theater waiting for the movie to start.
It's kind of cool. It's not like amazing or anything,
Easy listening. You can listen to it.
but yeah, it's pretty chill.
You're cleaning the house, you just want to put something on the radio,
Yeah,
something like that.
I can
You don't
dig
blare
it.
it loud, it's just playing. You're
I can
cleaning.
dig this. I can dig this. So, what do they say about Beach House? Beach House lead singer Victoria Legren has been compared to Nico, which makes sense in that Nico has an extremely vapid voice. A wash of down-tuned Baltimore neo-soul. It's trip-hop for people who never knew Massive Attack, and post-rock for those who missed Stereolab. In other words, derivative electro mush. The band's moniker is also misleading, as Linda Rickman might say, they're neither about beaches nor house music. What? Like, shut up.
They're trying to use big words to make themselves sound fucking cool.
I mean, really, it's not supposed to sound like a beach or house music. I mean, why the fuck can't they just name themselves Beach House?
The Beatles didn't sound like a Beatle.
Seriously, goddamn
Corn
it.
doesn't sound like corn.
Fuck yeah. I mean, fuck.
What does the name of the band have to have anything to do with it?
Seriously. I mean, to me, they sounded kind of cool. I'll probably forget about them after this podcast and never check them out again, but I'm glad that I heard a couple snippets. And so next on the list, number 8, we have the worst hipster bands, the Airborne Toxic Event. That is a cool sounding name.
I've heard about that.
It does sound cool.
The Airborne Toxic Event. Who the fuck are these guys and what do they sound like?
Of course, you know that could be just a fancy way of saying I farted. Just farting on his. Just 20 minutes of somebody farting in a microphone. Hey, Stan's dad record released.
Oh my! Shut up, Michelle Phan. I'm tired of your makeup commercials.
Take off your shirt.
All right. song is called Timeless.
Watch it.
It's
That's
not.
a 4-chord pop song.
Are we about to watch like Friends or something?
This is called The Storm.
It's like a wallflower sound. Like it's just that '90s easy listening to.
Yeah, it's not bad.
It's nothing to write home about.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna run out and buy their album. That's for damn sure.
Bride and Groom. Yeah, it's
Goo Goo
alright.
Dollies.
Yeah, it's Goo Goo Dolly. It's very Goo Goo Dolly. So let's see what these motherfuckers say. They say they named themselves after a Don DeLillo plot device. They frequently play with a string quartet, which is cool, I guess. String quartets are sweet. They released a live album recorded at Disney Concert Hall. Their best-known songs contains the lyrics, "She's holding her tonic like a cross." They favor the sort of spiky, modest, mousy guitars that signify edgy, and the bio on their website touts their captivating blend of literate, visceral indie rock. If any LA band has hipster pretension down to a science, it's Tate, or the Airborne Toxic Event. I don't know, they sounded okay.
They sound like an airborne toxic event.
It's nothing I'd be tripping over. Next is, on the worst hipster bands, number 7, Ariel Pink's Haunted Graffiti. Like, that's another cool-ass sounding name.
How the hell do these people come up with these names?
That's kind of a cool fucking name. What do these people
There must be a
sound
cell
like?
phone app for that. It's like you put some words in, you spin it around.
Yeah. Alright.
You've got to see their look.
This is Round and Round.
Round and round.
Why
Why is the guy French kissing a dog?
Yeah, it's a picture of a guy fucking kissing
Seriously,
a dog.
Like seriously
Deep-throating.
deep-throating the dog.
It sounds kind of cool to me.
It's not like he's trying to like play something from Tears for Fears.
Yeah, it's very 80s. So here's another song by these guys. This is called Fright Night, Nevermore.
I mean, that sounds like it'd be a cool title for a name.
That song did sound kind of cool.
It sounds very 80s.
Yeah,
Like 80s Baja's Tears for Fears.
yeah.
It's got that synthesizer sound.
This is pretty cool.
It sounds like it'd be played by by Baja's. Tears for Fears.
That's pretty fucking cool. So
I like 80s music.
Yeah.
Synth waves, what you call it, shit.
So let's see what this dude says. The weekly staff is divided on Pink for an argument in favor of his genius. For the opposite opinion, keep reading. Pink's Haunted Graffiti is the inception of hipster bands, from the 70s sitcom synth lines to Pink's nonsensical psychedelic babbling. Their music is layers of irony within irony, manipulating you into thinking you're listening to something original or innovative. Live Pink has the stage presence of a bored teenager and sounds like he's doing drunk karaoke over covers of Hall & Oates on Sesame Street. I thought it sounded pretty fucking
It
cool
did, it
and
sounded cool.
different. Like, it sounds 80s as shit. I like 80s stuff, from Thompson Twins to
Maybe we didn't listen to his lyrics enough. I mean, the music
Yeah,
is
exactly.
great. Because he's saying that lyrics are just
we just kind of
nonsensical
sampled
babbling,
it. Yeah.
sampling over like synth music, like new wave.
But
music.
I like psychedelic babbling. So next on this list we have number 6, worst hipster band is Beirut.
Beirut? No idea.
Beirut. They look cool. They got an accordion, some fucking saxophones. Let's see what these motherfuckers sound like.
It sounds like an indie band.
In fact, really, I could probably praise this article for introducing me to some cool ass new bands that I haven't heard yet.
Rabbits, Pink
fucking
Pink.
graffiti.
Pink Haunted Graffiti. That's too much of a name though. It needs to go a little something more. Because I guess you can go with pink. That's already
This
taken.
is Beirut's fucking
Riptide.
album, The Riptide, and
Looks like it's an
And
advertisement.
it's a YouTube advertisement. That's already starting off kind of cool.
yeah, this is Candles Fire. So I love accordions, man.
Yeah, that's why we love Weird Al.
So I like it.
That's good, like cruising music. You'd put this in a road trip track. Too. Like you just drive through the countryside, you just want to pop something like this in.
I can get behind this.
That's cool.
Yeah. So Beirut's pretty damn sweet.
This is the kind of shit they should play in restaurants. This would
Yeah.
be good. It's
So let's
not
see.
overbearing. It's not fucking some teen sensations.
Yeah, this shit sounds really good to me. This
It's
is what
lounge music.
Paul T. Bradley says. Beirut's Zach Calden, please step into our office. It's time to talk about what it is your band does here at Rock Industries Eclectic Division. Okay, well, you see, we take Boards of Canada, go on, then we throw it into a merciless horde of Slavic horn players to be savagely violated while an unintelligible cheap Jonathan Rickman knockoffs croons. Sounds interesting, right? No, Beirut, it does not. In fact, it sounds like the type of thing you invented just to get laid at Bonnaroo. To boot, the Balkan beatbox is killing you in every performance metric right now. Please collect your things. Security will see you out. They're fucking badass. Fuck you, Paul T. Bradley. This motherfucker sounded cool to me.
The people keep comparing somebody. Well, they did it first, so everyone afterwards sucks. Every
Yeah.
goddamn song is gonna sound like somebody else's song. There's nothing that's
Exactly.
be original anymore now.
Exactly. So number 5.
Whoa,
Who the
weird.
fuck are these? Grizzly Bear? Okay, I know Grizzly Bear.
That's a weird picture.
I just
horrible family photo.
Yeah, I've never listened to any Grizzly Bear. Kyle tells me about Grizzly Bear.
Travis wrestled a bear once.
Yeah. Let's check out some Grizzly Bear. I'm gonna type it in on YouTube and I'm just gonna get videos of grizzlies.
Grizzly something.
2 weeks from Grizzly Bears. Let's see what this sounds like here.
No commercial. That is very creepy looking though.
That's pretty cool.
I know, but it's creepy looking. Oh god.
It does sound pretty cool.
Yeah,
This is a weird music video. Like,
It looks like an early Beatles video. You know how they always did that little standing around in front of square crap?
dude is just staring at me. He's like staring in my soul.
They look like they're bored.
I feel like my head's gonna explode like scanners by watching this. This is pretty cool. I haven't heard enough Grizzly Bears.
Try one more song and see what else.
This is Ready Able. See, Ready Able. Oh shit. I
That's
like this
claymation.
video already.
That is awesome.
Weird
Stop
ass
motion
fucking
animation.
stop motion shit.
That's cool.
Yeah, I can dig some Grizzly
Get the
Bears.
Primus people.
God, I'd love to be stoned right now. That was cool as shit, man. What the fuck? Oh my god. Hey people, watch the Ready Able music video by Grizzly Bear. This video is trippy.
Is that
What
a spaceship?
the
coming out?
fuck are we watching? Oh, this is fucking cool, man. He's getting like sucked up into the spaceship. Yeah, dude, I can dig some grizzly bears. Let's see what these assholes have to say. These altar boys embody everything bad about the clean, scrubbed end of the hipster spectrum. They spend more time on expensive and fastidious arrangements than courses. I don't give fuck courses, man. Just give us cool ass arrangements. I listen to the music mostly, which they sound annoyed to have to throw in occasionally. Their lyrics evoke nothing you can see with your eyes, as if they assume the beauty of their tentative models or melodies will fill in the blanks. Many bands have made vaguer, more directionless music, but none of those ever had the chutzpah to crack Billboard's top 10. At least they say Godsmack. You can tell why they're depressed. Really?
This person obviously doesn't listen to progressive.
Really?
There ain't no fucking lyrics. It's just music. That's all. That's
Yeah,
why,
man.
That's what makes it good. It's just music. You don't have to hear lyrics to see images. Plus, watching that cool ass fucking claymation video is pretty
Yeah.
Get sucked dog.
Okay, I'm about expecting to see Fleet Foxes on this list. I'll be surprised if I don't see Fleet Foxes, because Fleet Foxes is a great.
What number are we on?
We're on number 5. Grizzly Bear is number 5. So number 4, worst hipster band is Bright Eyes. Okay, I know of them, but don't know jack shit about them.
The ubitus tube. It do
So
what
let's
it
see.
do.
First Day of My Life by Bright Eyes.
You porn.
I went out in the rain, suddenly everything changed. There's
Oh,
yeah, these things take
does it purposely sound like crap?
I especially am slow.
Why does it remind me of Hey There Delilah?
Yeah.
I'm fucking creeping on you.
Yeah, it does remind me of that. Let's not shit ourselves.
okay. This ought to be good.
Yeah, this better be good.
Let's not shit ourselves, Delilah.
Could I get a goddamn timpani?
Don't crystal ourselves. That's kind of
better.
cool.
Yeah, this is a lot better.
Hell, they have no word, just have this. That's cool.
I answered so quickly and got my grades back and forgot just as easily.
It's alright.
I think it'd be better if this guy was Irish and they can call it Irish punk. It'd be perfect. That would have been a perfect Irish punk
They
song.
were trying to be.
It did sound like
Like
it was
some
trying to be like some
Dropkick
Dropkick
Murphy.
Murphys because he's got his like slow ballad songs, but he didn't have the Irish accent to pull it off.
So that was okay. I don't think it'd be anything I'd be returning to, but let's see what they say. Connor Oberst has been straining to open an impossibly sealed mason jar for about 14 years now. At least that what his singing sounds like. At least that's what his singing sounds like. Okay. Between his impish whine and depressing lyrics, it is a wonder he has any fans who aren't yet suicide victims. Since he basically robbed fellow Nebraskian Simon Joyner of his sound, he's even unoriginally terrible. Oberst once hilariously told in an interview that he was influenced by a Cure record he bought in 3rd grade. Perhaps the worst, I was into them before you were, hipsterism possible. Presumably he was really into Leonard Cohen too. Yeah, I like Leonard Cohen, you fucking dick. Does that make me a hipster? Other people were listening to Leonard Cohen before I was.
No, because we don't know we didn't even know half these bands on here, so we can't be hipsters.
Okay, number 3 is Arcade Fire. In the essence of hipsterdom is fetishizing the authentic. Then Arcade Fire deserve a Canadian Nobel Prize for sucking the life out of pop music canon. Sure, all artists build on their influences, but Arcade Fire sap the passion intensely. And sincerity from greater acts who came before them their sounds out of... Oh my god, I can't read. Wearing their sounds through a sponge and lustily devouring the drops. In a way, they're like the overprocessed food our generation consumed as children, with color and nutrients added after the fact. It is raining pretty damn hard.
Awesome.
They almost smell and look like something that's good for us, but they're not. Arcade Fire is not good for us. So, alright, I've heard about them a lot. What do they sound like? even Tenacious D mentioned them on their album, Rise of the Phoenix. He's like, we gotta sound like Arcade Fire,
yeah,
man.
it does.
Yeah.
Afterlife.
Everyone goes on about Arcade Fire.
Afterlife by Arcade Fire.
It just sounds like a band that makes me think of Contra.
You know, none of the bands we named would be on this list.
I know, right? There's like 3.
We're too mainstream to be hipster. We pick the mainstream
Yeah,
bands.
this is like what's in the mainstream now for hipsters.
It sounds alright. Yeah, that's
We
alright.
gotta be as awesome as Arcade Fire.
So now the number 2 worst hipster band. What the motherfuck does this even say?
Tune Yards.
Tune Yards? I
It's
can
Tune Yards.
fucking hardly read that.
How's it spelled?
It's spelled Tune Yards.
Yeah, but it's lowercase t, uppercase u, lowercase n, uppercase e, dash, lowercase y,
Tune
uppercase a.
Did you see the first line? It is a fucking annoying title.
It says Tune Yards has the most annoying name.
That is extremely no cool way. It's. You know,
Tanyards.
I've never seen. The only thing I've seen weird is Corn was the weirdest one because it had R's backwards. That's just weird.
So let me see what these motherfuckers sound like.
Weird spelling.
This is Water Fountain from Tune Yards.
Biz Kit.
What in the fuck?
Acid Trip.
This looks like some fucking...
It's Pee Wee's Playhouse.
Yeah, man. This looks like some Pee-wee's Playhouse
Dude,
shit.
I
fucking
love this.
acid.
Oh my god.
How to talk to your computer.
You know
Were
what?
they featured on Adult Swim before?
They probably have. This seems like something that's been on Adult Swim.
That kind of sounds cool to me.
That looks cool.
Hell
it looks
yeah.
like Pee Wee Herman on fucking acid.
So the annoying title
The
band.
couch looks like it's gonna eat your ass
Tanyards.
now.
And this song is Business by Tune
Tune
Yards.
Yards.
Tune Yards.
Tanyards.
Tune Yards.
It's Tanyards.
I hope this is a cool video.
Oh, look at the fucking rain.
So here's some more.
Tanyards.
Dancing Kids. This sounds pretty cool.
Like, I don't know what's going on, but I like it.
Yeah, man. This is some get high shit right here. Oh my god.
I don't know what's going on, man.
I like these dudes. It reminds me of
Yes.
some like Peter Gabriel.
So
So this guy says Tune Yards has a most annoying name and their sound isn't far behind. They're the group's Magnum Crapus. Like really? The group's Magnum Crapus. 2011's Who Kill is a collection of sonic refuse cobbled into atonal melodies and rhythms that fail to approximate tunefulness. And the album won the 011 Paz and Jop Awards. I don't even know what that is a testament to the Emperor has no clothes phenomenon that continues to afflict music writing. I don't know, they sounded pretty cool to me.
Yeah, I like that.
Fucking weird shit. And so the final number one, or actually the only number one, Bon Iver.
Oh. Okay.
I don't know jack shit about Bon Iver.
I have one of their albums. I have Bon Iver.
You have one?
Yeah, Bon Iver.
What does it sound like?
Quiet, lonely Beach Boys. Slow, lonely Beach Boys. 'Cause all their vocals are kind
Here's
of...
some publicity on Fluffy J Productions.
What the fuck is that?
I have no idea. So this,
And in the morning I'll be with you.
That's not the one I had, I don't think.
Different kind. And I'm holding on.
like, it sounds like it wants to be Modest Mouse. Whoa.
Play the Bon Iver album. Yeah.
Well, this is Blood Bank.
49 automotive
What?
journalists voted on the
Look at
best
that.
of the best.
What's the one on top?
That's a pretty cool album cover.
Yeah, it is. It's a nice painting.
Hi everyone, I'm Michelle Phan. And
No, you're a
welcome to my
hipster.
YouTube
You can't
channel.
like it.
Think of me
It's nice, so I can't like it.
This is the one I have.
Banjo.
Oh, damn it. Quit. There we go. So no Fleet Foxes.
Ain't nothing we named on there.
It sounds alright.
It's nothing special.
Yeah, it's no Fleet Foxes, goddammit. Okay. So what do they say about Bon Iver? Is it Bon Iver or just Bon Iver?
I think it's Bon Iver.
Bon Iver. So they say, but the melodies, the harmonies you protest. Sorry, but it's time to admit that Bon Iver is the sonic equivalent of an empty canvas tote bag. Worse, the Justin Vernon fronted act is wholly indicative of our musical fall from grace. What happened to us as a generation that this guy gets to bear our sonic torch? Those who came before us rocked, bumped, and grinded. They exude raw sexuality, righteous anger, and sweaty human realism. They hovered drugs or angrily rejected them. They humped strangers in club bathrooms in adolescent indiscretion. They broke shit, laughed, cried, partied on rooftops or in warehouses, exercised cultural demons and personal failures, made spectacles. We instead get a whiny guy
Yep. That
Who-
dude is very whiny.
who built his own studio in the woods, perfectly exemplifying that narcissistic hipster ethos of whatever, man, I'm just gonna go over here and be chill. I don't want to be bothered or have my mellow harshed. Bon Iver coos these celebratory ballads of hip posers who refuse to get their hands dirty. That is, unless the fifth is quaint and photogenic. I don't know, it sounded okay to me, like it's no Fleet Foxes or anything, or...
It's decent. But it's
Yeah.
not special.
This is how hipster we are. Can't wait till this hits the stores.
Oh yeah, fucking Baja
Baja
Blast
Blast.
Mountain Dew, man, when is that coming out to the damn stores?
Well, supposedly some stores already have a listing on the shelves for it. But like Starless can't ever find it in there.
Sweet.
It says it's supposed to be this summer.
But what is going to be upsetting is, like, you know, fountain drinks to me always taste better than bottled drinks. And
Of course.
like Baja Blast is a great like Mountain Dew flavor to me, and I know I'm gonna be upset when the bottled version tastes nothing like the Taco Bell version.
Hopefully it won't. See, a lot of times, some places, because with those ones, they have the carbonated water and then they have the syrup separate. That's the reason why it tastes different.
Yeah, it
That's
like
why Coke-
mixes as it's pouring.
That's why Coke will never taste different from a fountain than it will in the bottle, because it's already, when they deliver Coke, it's delivered in the tank, mixed together.
Yes, I like the way all of that stuff tastes better from a fountain. Like Mountain Dew's better. Like there's a more crispness to the Mountain Dew.
Crispness. That's
Yeah.
what I kind of
I
like.
just don't like
The Sierra Mist in the bottle. For some reason, like on hot days, Sierra Mist in the bottle is really good.
Okay, so what? There's a couple bands on here we liked beforehand, and a couple bands I wouldn't mind checking out later on this list.
I.e., we're definitely not hipsters. We have no fucking clue what it is.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell is a hipster. I mean, we discussed it earlier, and
We
you know
just do
what?
we do.
Yeah, we do what we do, man. And I'm not gonna be looking down on anybody who dresses a certain way. If they're not like me, if they listen to nothing but pop music on the radio today, I just won't talk to them about music. You know, I'm not gonna say, "Oh, you listen to shit. You got a shitty taste in music." I mean, I got a shitty taste in music, but I like my taste in music. You know what I mean? I like my shit. I mean, I don't know.
Hipsters.
Hipsters, man.
I liked killing them on GTA 5.
Yeah.
That was fun. I love that mission. Trevor hates those goddamn hipsters.
He's a hipster.
But I guess this list and the way I dress and the stuff that I do, if that makes me a hipster, oh motherfucking well. Call me a hipster. I don't give a shit. I'm just a dude. I'm just a fucking man. I'm just a fucking human.
I'm not a hipster. I'm a human being.
Yeah, I'm not a hipster. I'm a human being. Oh yeah, there you go. Good old Elephant Man.
No, hipster man.
The hipster man.
No, I think that was in Grand. I think Trevor did that. Yeah, they're calling Trevor a hipster in the game.
Oh really? Yeah,
I'm not
yeah.
a hipster. He
Yeah, I remember
absolutely,
that.
he just absolutely hates hipsters
'Cause he's
because
driving
he's considered
around.
a hipster. He drives around an old pickup truck.
Yeah, Michael was calling him a hipster.
Yeah,
in the
Michael's
game.
calling him a hipster in the game. He's like, I'm not a hipster.
But okay, so shit. We'll see y'all guys next time, or hear you guys next time. Derp derp. We'll leave you with that.